Paul Di Resta, wonderful to see you here in Daytona. Trying to think of all the awesome tracks you've been to throughout your career, from Formula One to DTM. I don't know where Daytona ranks, but tell me what the high banks and a P2 car has been like for you so far.
Yeah, first time obviously racing in America. I did the US Grand Prix obviously when I raced F1, but that's kind of European run. The American racing's a bit more pure, isn't it? It's a bit more fan based, and it's nice to be here, nice to be involved in it. And as you say, getting a good taste of what an oval was about, the banking. I couldn't quite believe it yesterday. You get quite dizzy the first time you're up there, running side by side, not really knowing the awareness of cars alongside you. But I'm just excited. I'm not so sure I'd be that excited if it's raining first attempt, but at least I've got a bit of an impression after the limited run I've had so far.
I've heard they're going to save the night racing in the rain for you specifically, so that'll be a wonderful treat for you.
I am from Scotland, so I am used to the rain.
Fair enough. So, dumb, general family-related question. Obviously, both Franchitti brothers have had great success here. A win, or success for Dario, but Marino as well. A, did they give you any valuable advice? And B, did they give you any misinformation just to mess with you? Because knowing them, they would.
I haven't actually chatted about this track in particular. I think the best thing you can do here is come in with a very open mind. I'm experienced enough, being nearly 32, a bit long in the tooth at this game now, especially when you've got young guys like Lando Norris alongside me, who's not even 18 yet. But yeah, you have to get a bit of an idea. Then, of course, there's tricks of the trades around here, and that's everything you need to try and learn. It's different as well. I've sharing a car with 3 teammates, standing about quite a lot, getting cold, which is unusual in Florida. I thought I was running away from the UK to try and get here, especially spending it over Christmas there. But it's just as cold here. But the seat's nice and warm when you get in it at least. I don't enjoy the sweaty bit of sharing a seat. But your teammates can help you, and I think somebody like Bruno, who's raced here, Bruno Senna, that being, he raced last year, so he can give you a bit of an idea. And then collectively within the team, obviously you've got Fernando Alonso, who's got
never heard of him.
Vast amount of experience, and
some old Spanish guy, I think.
Yeah, a little guy. The 7 of us are just working together, so being United's kind of first attempt at it as well. It's great just to be here and just try it out.
Do you enjoy that part of this process, knowing that whether it's in a DTM car, open wheel, and whatnot, so much of your career success has come from a singular focus, you, the car, maximizing it. Do you enjoy that kind of collaborative effort? I don't know if the car is 100% to your liking or not, but at least getting it close?
It's better than I thought it was going to be. I'm actually using one of the other drivers, Hugo, in the team, who's a bit taller than me, using his seat, and I'm comfortable enough to get out there and drive it. So it's unusual, but you're working away. You've got to give them the tricks that you learn out on track. You've got to give all that away. Whereas generally, although you're racing for one manufacturer, DTM, there's little things you've got to keep out there to use to your advantage. But this is completely one thing, driven to win the race, and whether that's the other car we've got to help, or whether that's going to be our car. Between Zach and Richard, who are obviously the team owners, it's very much the same approach we've all got. Whether we've got a chance to do that, I don't know. There's obviously some great manufacturers here, great cars that are used to racing here, and this is something that you've come into very new, and you can sometimes be very lucky at it.
Last question for you. Among all the things you've done, you've been in some very amazing races. I'm guessing, though, there has to be a little bit of appreciation for the entry list and just going, good Lord, that's a 5-time champion of this and a winner in that. I mean, whatever the race of champions might be, I would say we've got 5 or 10 times the amount of just amazing names here. Yeah,
probably. It was a bit daunting going into the briefing room and seeing how many drivers are actually here. Obviously, great amount of drivers coming over for Europe just for this race that I know. Equally, some guys that I've watched on TV, obviously, racing against the likes of Dario, Marino over the years, and even over the world. It's new to me. So, like it all is, and like that bit of it I'm saying, sharing a car, it's interesting to sit in an engineering debrief and actually have 4 different opinions, and you have to put that to use. And somewhere you have to compromise. I'm quite an easygoing guy sometimes. Don't tell my wife that. But I'm just looking forward to getting this test over and done with. But more importantly, coming here to race, get the elbows out, and really see what sports cars racing about. And the impression from there, American racing as well, here at Daytona, first time here, so it's quite special.